Go buy dumbbells. That's what Jennifer Beebe heard from the Lord one day. So she and her husband got in the car and went to go buy dumbbells. That's what Jennifer Beebe heard from the Lord one day. So she and her husband got in the car and went to the store. What happened next changed their lives and the lives of two strangers as well.
Today was the day that Jennifer Beebe was going to buy dumbbells. However, she needed a nap first.
And I heard the Lord say, "No, get up and go get your dumbbells." And I said, okay. So I told my husband.
When God tells her something, she will drop everything, It's hard to comprehend that level of obedience.
Jennifer learned long ago not to question God's instructions. So she and her husband Ryan drove to the local sporting goods store in Peoria, Illinois to buy dumbbells. On the way, they noticed a homeless couple holding up a sign at an intersection.
And I looked over at them and I said, let's stop right now. And he said, no. He said, we'll come back to them. He said, let's go to the sporting goods store first. Of course, this had to be God.
There was no dumbbells in the sporting goods store. That seems impossible.
It made absolutely no sense. And I thought, why in the world did we have to come here?
The reason would soon be known as they drove home. The couple they saw earlier had moved to another spot.
We see them at the gas station, and I had $20 on me, and I was like, well, I know I need to give that to them, and then I want to pray for them.
Doug Stacy had been homeless for 20 years. Heather, not as long. Both were drug addicts, trying to stay comfortable in the 100 degrees plus heat.
So we just pull right up on him, jump out, start talking to him.
He's like, I believe in God and this and that.
I'm like, oh boy, what do we have in store for today?
Would love to pray for you. I said, in fact, I wanted to stay home and take a nap, but the Lord put on my heart that I needed to go get a set of dumbbells.
I was like, she's lying. There's no way.
It was like she went white.
That sounds crazy.
And she told me that about an hour before, a man had came up to them and handed them a set of dumbbells.
We had a pair of dumbbells in the pull-behind carts that we had on our bikes.
I just thought that was ironic. He'd mentioned dumbbells, and I was like, wow, yeah.
It was absolutely a confirmation to me, yes. And I love when the Lord works in that kind of way. So I prayed for them. And then as I'm standing there praying, I heard the Lord say, I want you to go put them up in a hotel.
Jennifer and Ryan took the homeless couple to a local hotel and paid for a 2-week stay. Heather and Doug couldn't remember the last time they had had a shower, a bed, and a locked door for safety.
I think Ryan and Doug went and got us some food, and we sat at the picnic table for a while, and we talked and hugged a lot and cried a lot and said thank you a lot.
The couple exchanged phone numbers and kept in touch briefly until Doug's phone was lost.
I continued to pray for them. I thought about them quite often.
We always thought of them. Every time we stood out on that corner flying a sign, I'm like, I hope maybe they'll just ride by and see us.
The Beebes continued to follow God's prompting, helping anyone they saw in need.
What God?
Then one day, 4 years later, while eating at a mission barbecue, Jennifer happened to look across the restaurant.
And I told Ryan, I'm like, babe, look at that woman.
I tell Jen, where do I know her from?
I think that's her. I think that's the couple we prayed for. And Ryan is looking and he is going, it is. It's them. It's Heather and Doug.
Tentatively, Jennifer and Ryan walked over.
He goes, this is going to sound crazy if I don't have the right people, but did you guys used to be homeless? And then everybody started crying.
Heather and Doug never forgot the love and generosity shown to them that hot September day. For another 1.5 years after that encounter, they continued living on the streets. Still, something in them had changed.
Willing to meet us where we were at and take us exactly who we were at that moment. It kind of maybe was the tipping point in us trusting people from the Christian community again.
Finally exhausted by their lifestyle, the couple checked into a drug treatment center and got clean. They also started going to church, learning more about God's love.
We did pray about it even when we were at our bottom. We met a few good people, and we were like, God, I want to be like them. And we became those people.
Heather and Doug both got jobs and rented an apartment. Doug began writing music, pouring out his heart to God.
Reach down, Redeemer, pull me from the grave. In your endless mercy, teach this broken heart to crave. Only you set my spirit free. Oh God, help me be.
After reuniting, the Beebes and Stacys continued to stay in touch. Today, Heather works with the homeless and is planting seeds, much like Jennifer. Trusting God will bring the growth.
We see and put people first, and we lead with love, and nobody can or will tell me that I don't know what it's like, because I absolutely do.
That sometimes it's just in these small things that you don't realize by stepping out in faith and obedience what that downstream's going to do.